What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Get in the Game. You already know the update is here. The garage update is here, update 10.0. But before we get into our review, big shout out to my supporters and my subscribers out there. Today marks a special day because I have reached 400 subscribers on my channel, and it's all possible because of you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos and always encouraging me. I would not be here without you guys. So I appreciate you guys so much. So without further ado, let's talk about this update, the garage update. I am going to tell you that we have been experiencing some issues. A lot of games are crashing since the update. I noticed there has been some lagging. Um, and a nice amount of people are unable to purchase the DLC. What I'm going to say is just give it time and keep refreshing your menus or keep restarting the game. It's going to eventually you're going to get a notification that there has been an update for the game. Keep clicking that DLC tab. So eventually you're going to be able to, that DLC is going to pop up. But again, we have been having issues with that. So don't panic. Hopefully by the end of today that will all be straightened out. But from my experience, what I have been doing, I just been refreshing the game, refreshing the menus, and eventually the DLC was able to be purchased and the update was available. Another thing you're gonna see here, I believe this came with the update too. These areas that are highlighted in red, these are high crime areas. So, and you will see them not only in open patrol like this on the map, you'll also see them in career mode. So I do like the fact that they they are, I guess it always been a part of the game, but I guess they're gonna we're probably gonna see it more when we're playing, so we'll know where to go to find more crime. So when you see those again, when you see these districts highlighted in red, that's where the action is. Make sure you spawn into those locations and get some arrests. So without further ado, we're spawn into Chester here. I think the garage is fairly small. And we're going to talk about this update. Now, I am going to be honest with you guys. There's things I like and things I don't like. The first thing I'm going to discuss here is that I was expecting more from this update. And what I mean by that, I was under the impression that we were gonna be able to customize or mod our vehicles to a certain degree. I wasn't looking for like a full mod package, but I was under impression from previous blogs and statements prior to this update being released that
I'm
will
afraid I
be
won't make it in time.
able to do that. And almost the wording almost made it seem that we will be able to customize or mod to a certain degree, and that's unfortunately not the case. However, let's look on the bright side. Hopefully this having a garage will open up new doors to more features, and we'll get to that point in a game where we will be able to add different rims for these vehicles, add different skins and lights and sounds, what have you. So um before I go into the car review, before I discuss the CPV, let's just go into the garage. Oh, okay, which is over there, and see how it works. It's very simple. Like I said, I was hoping we got more, but we didn't. It's very, very simple. So let's pull up to the garage. I don't know why this is not working. All right, so there we go. So you pull in from the garage. As you can see, if I want to do a quick repair, I push square. So if I bang up my car and I'm near a precinct, I just hit square like so, and the car is gonna go in and come back out clean. And that's how you do a quick repair. I think that's pretty convenient. I like that. I like that. Um, I give that one a thumbs up. Okay, we got a quick repair. And the next thing that's going to enter, all right, if it allows me to here. All right, so we're going to enter the garage. And once we enter the garage, we have our parking lot assignment. So like I mentioned in my previous video, you can sort out how you want your fleet. So if you want 3 UTVs and 1 CPV, that's how it'd be. So you'll have those vehicles available to you like that in every precinct. Me personally, I probably stack all UTVs because I like to get a rest. But we're gonna go over the CPV. I really, surprisingly enough, I really like this car, and I'm gonna drive around for you guys so you see how it reacts, how the controls are with it. So this is just fairly simple. You just pick which car you want. You know, got the Cruiser, Gladiator, Panther Z, which is the Charger. So I'm gonna leave 1 CPV vehicle in here because I'm gonna drive it around. And if you tab to the right using R1 or RB on Xbox, you're able to now organize your trunk. And with the CPV, it looks like it appears that you can only select one set of tools, which is interesting. But if I go into UTV, the UTV holds uh 4 slots of tools. Now, I was thinking about this. At first I found it pointless, because I was saying to myself, well, prior to this update, every car was equipped with all the tools necessary. So in that way, why would we take away tools or limit ourselves to what tools we may need when they're already in our vehicle, um, and at hand for us to use? Well, looking ahead, what I think is going to happen is, and I could be wrong, I think eventually these slots, we may get more slots because we are going to get more equipment down the line. So let's take a look at the crime scene investigation update that is coming out later, which will be update 11.0. I know for sure that I believe we're going to get the caution tape. That's going to be another addition that of equipment we're going to have to put in our cars when we go to a crime scene. And at the same time, we may get more. So I think in a long run, it may be convenient. As of now, like like I said, prior to the update, we always had all the equipment in our vehicles. I don't know why we would want to limit ourselves to taking some out. Um, but I believe this is implemented for the long run. So I had to change my perspective around and look at things going forward instead of look at things in the now. But this is pretty much it. So you just tab over to organize your trunk and your parking lot assignment. That's all you have for the garage. I wish there was more, but there's not. And like I said, I believe we were, our hopes were high. I thought we were going to get a little bit more, and I wish we would have. So that's where my disappointment come in. But maybe somewhere down the line, I believe that we're going to be able to modify our car to a certain degree, and it's going to be much better and more exciting for us. As you see in the menus down low, if we push square, that's a manual repair. I guess that will automatically fix your vehicle. If we push triangle, it take us to the store to purchase DLC. So let me see. No, we're not going to even push it. We're just going to exit now. And that's pretty much it, guys. So, I would say this. I wish that we would. I wish there was more out of this update. You know, for what it is, this is what we got. And the purchase of this is $2.99. And I like this car. It is fun to drive. Like I said, I think, like, besides the Charger is my favorite car. I think this is the best car to get around the map very, very fast. And if you're an on-the-go player like me, this is probably the best car to use, especially if you just want to hop from call to call to call to call. Um, the only thing about me, I like to get arrests, so that's why I like to utilize the UTV, because when I get those arrests, that is more points for me. But if you wanna be one of those players who get a lot of action and go from like bounce to calls, this is probably the premier vehicle, and I'm gonna show you why. So let's just drive around this thing, and I'm gonna enable my call outs so I could get a response to a call. But let's just look how smooth this thing drives. Now, I do want to say this. I have test. I did a test drive of all the vehicles, and with this updates, the cars they drive much more smoother. So I believe that was a part of that physics chaos system they may have been talking about. I could be wrong. But the cars drive smoother. It sounds like you don't hear the engine that much. So it sounds like all these cars are like hybrid cars, if you want to say. But they drive much smoother. The steering on each and every one of them is better. And if you don't believe me, test it out for yourself. I do feel a little bit of drag, even though it's smoother, especially with the UTV. I felt like prior to this update, that UTV had a nice kick to it, and with this update, it's been tweaked a little bit, and it's a little bit slower. But again, I guess I'm assuming it was all about there was more focus on performance, and I believe the overall performance of the vehicles have been made much better. So when you're driving and you swerve, I think you have more sense of control now, and it just feels much smoother. So let's just drive around with this thing. Hopefully we'll get a call, but look how it accelerates pretty good. And like I said, it's to a point where you don't even have to use a brake. Use a brake if you don't want to. You can navigate through traffic pretty quickly and easily because of the size. So I'm gonna find myself actually using this car for a while, but that's making a short turn like that. Very easy. Again, you can cut through traffic very easy, and this thing, it accelerates. So I'm gonna have fun. Ooh, and I got hit. I'm gonna have fun playing with this vehicle. I'm gonna actually leave the scene of the accident and leave her alone. But prime example. So there's some damage now. At one point, I was under the impression that we'll be able to actually exit our vehicle and do a quick repair, and that I guess that's not the case. To do a quick repair, we have to go into the precinct. So I'm gonna actually look for the closest precinct, which is probably where I was, and do a quick repair of the vehicle. Now, the thing is, just know, for many of you guys who are like really, experienced players, when you get into these accidents, it does affect the performance of your vehicle, especially if you have major damages. So, but this thing is very fun. I encourage you guys to whip this baby out and play around with it, drive around with it. So we're just gonna go to our garage, and before we get into another accident, and do a quick repair. Now, sometimes you want to be a certain, you want to keep like a distance, Because sometimes when see I'm pulling up here and it's not, you don't want to pull up too close. You want to give yourself some room, but do a quick repair real quick, and that's it. But I'll drive around this vehicle one more time on a long stretch like this. That's so you can see how I can like easily get through traffic. And like I said, this thing accelerates. I like the acceleration. It's fast. We're just going to activate our sirens so we get that clear path. Oh, we're having too much fun with this thing. Yeah. But I think the top speed is not as fast as the other vehicles, but for ooh. All right, so when you do hit a top speed, be prepared to like brake and swerve and things like that because it's going to do that. Let's see if we can squeeze through here. But this thing has a nice acceleration. I'm gonna see what I get at top speed. Right now. Okay. Ooh. So I got up to like 73, which is pretty good. So let's go to that call and see how fast we can get there. I will be streaming tonight, so look out for that. And I'm going to be using this vehicle, and what I'm going to be doing is hopping. I'm going to be call hopping to see how fast I can navigate an open patrol with this vehicle. It's pretty good. Ooh. So we're picking up an arrestee, and I think I may have to do a test run, but it may have the Charger beat in regards to its acceleration. But it's very smooth. It's very smooth and quiet. So look, I'm at the call already. That was pretty fast. Oh wait, I can't do this call because I forgot. I can't transfer arrestees in this vehicle. So we're gonna have to leave that call alone. And we're just heading. We're heading to the closest, and we're end the shift. But again, this thing gets around pretty. It moves, and that's one thing I like about. So I'm gonna have some fun with this CPV. Woo! Very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go into my garage, and well, actually, let's just do a quick repair. We're gonna do a quick repair. Well, I should have just did it. I should have just did everything inside, but we're gonna actually go back in, and I'm gonna change the layout of my of the parking lot. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's what I want. I want all the UTVs and one CPV. Perfect. I may actually just change it. Add a charger in there. We'll keep it like that for now. But that's pretty much it, guys, for this update. Let me know in the comments what you guys feel about this update. Like I said, it's not too much we're getting. You know, I guess our prized possession is this vehicle here. And like I said, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I wish there was a little bit more to this update. Or you know what? Let's just keep it 100. I wish there was a lot more to this update. So let's hope that the crime scene investigation update, which is projected to be like I guess in September, but it's going to be displayed at the Gamescom in August. So hopefully we get more with that, like more call outs. We definitely need more call outs. I would love to see modifications in this game. even if it's just a small amount where we could change our uniform, change the live skins to our vehicles, things like that. So hopefully in the future we will start getting these much better features to make the game more exciting. I think the problem is in the community, people it's becoming just too redundant and people want more out of it. But I think the the game is headed in the right direction. We just got to give it time. This is not a company on a big scale, so we just got to be a little more patient. But um, that's pretty much it for the update, guys. I will be streaming tonight, so make sure you check out my stream. And I appreciate you guys for your support. Let me know in the comments what you feel about the update about this update, and let me know your honest opinion. It's okay to, stress how you feel about this game. Um, Let me know what you would like to see in the future, and we could discuss that in my stream tonight. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. And until next time, I hope and hopefully I talk to you guys and catch some of you guys tonight on the live stream. I would say look for me between anytime between 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern
I'm taking
time.
care of another issue at the
So
moment.
I thank you guys for again for your support. 400 subscribers. You guys are awesome. You guys are lovely. Thank you so much. And it's your boy getting the game. Peace out, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.